Thursday Blissfuls. Ako po si Nico, Locco, and you're watching Bliss After Dark, the Love at the End of the World specials.
Good evening, Blissfuls. Welcome to Bliss After Dark, where we talk about your fantasies, your desires, your hunger, all for the love of entertainment that mirrors the crazy reality of life. Candid, all out, unfiltered. Let the dark take control.
Grabe opening naman. Okay ka lang?
Oh, agad!
Nako, umpisa pa lang yun.
Wait! Isa!
Aray, charay.
Wala pang toothbrush yan. Pakagising pa lang. Charot.
For real?
Hindi ko nga mabasa
Maganda pala
eh.
yung anak sa
Actually,
title
hindi ko
kasi
mabasa.
malaking TV.
Sobrang laki.
Malaking pala siya sa cinema.
Oh, umbok!
Ay, wow, may
Sorry, nagutom ako.
Oh my God! Nakakaloka.
Anong pakiramdam mo?
Ewan ko sa'yo.
Oh!
Oh! Kapog.
Hindi.
Hindi ko na-expect yun.
Hindi ako ang tatay mo ko.
Pero di mo kaya totoo.
Oh!
Lumayas ka!
Change outfit ulit. Another set of flashback.
Lumayas ka na, Ben. You will always be alone.
The exact words sinabi sa akin ng mom ko when I came.
Ikaw ang lumayas.
You are alone siya. Mark, you will always be alone.
Tawan ko to. Sakit sa paa niya.
Wala ko itong sinasabi.
Oh, may kagalabi. May kagalabi.
Ayun na.
Kagalabi?
Oh, pa.
Sige mo, ganun. Diba?
Oh! Shit!
Wow!
Masalita mo? Oh my God! Charot. May virgin eyes.
Nag-enjoy siya.
Laban mga fuck.
Shot.
Sobrang lamig niyan dyan.
Ay,
Galing ang movie.
Sumabag yun ang content na to. Pero we have to do something else. We'll do one addition, which we cannot afford.
Oh my
At
gosh.
yung mga bubbles na yan.
Hindi pala hot.
Kaya.
Ano yung
Ice bath.
Ano yung bubbles yan?
Ano? Joy. Joy dishwashing. Wala kami bubble bath eh.
Kaya yung balat namin.
Yung balat nila, nagbalat sila after.
I love the color grading.
Best day of my life.
Oh.
Hi Joy, baka naman.
Madali lang na. Today I told him.
Saka gusto ko yung mga use ko. One long shot. It's very, kasi diba, I wanna treat it as a film.
Wala daw siyang anak na
Yeah,
kagaya
I
ko.
know if we were doing TV, but I wanna do it filming.
Yan ang pala.
Christopher Danan, kaya po ba?
Di ako yung tatay mo. Hindi, tanga. Worst day of your life.
Oh my God. Shit, yung next pala nito yung
I can't
bakal
believe
mahabang
that.
sex scene. Oh, after
Ano I can tell you that? Nakakalimutan mo na ba ako sino
Yung
ako?
sexy na. Maluloka na si John at si
You can tell me everything, Sam.
Mapit.
ayaw niya.
Ganda. Actually, sobrang hirap na shoot natin but sobrang proud ako sa team natin. I think we have the best team. Grabe yung ginawa
The
natin
worst day
proud.
of my life
Grabe. I mean, I'm so happy. Wala akong mahihingi pa.
was the
First
last
small man
day of
tower,
his.
di ba? Like,
Out tayo. Out.
tayo.
His? Sino his?
Yan na. Yan na.
Ano na?
Yan ang mga
Yes ka na.
The shit. Uy, oh.
Boy.
Nalinis yung post.
Ganyan ang sula.
Ay, ba't ganun yung dila? Grabe yung dila nila.
Naalala ko tuloy si ano. Chot! Oh, kalo. Ay! Gusto ko
Oh my
Echot.
God!
Laban! Mga octopus.
Yes.
Oh,
Parang mga reptilian.
naloloko si Johnny niya kinakaya.
Wow, the lighting. Bisexual lighting.
I love
Yes.
it. Yeah.
Oh!
Boy, may kumapit. Sino yun?
Ayan na. Oh, pak!
Kenzie
Ganda!
Kenzie Sorgi!
Laban threesome.
Georgie. Oh my gosh. Sandwich.
Ay, bako. Laban 4 na. Charot.
Wow.
Wait, tatlo.
Oh my God. Hello, syempre. Oh, good. I'm so happy of that shot.
Yes, ma'am.
Bakit si George kay Rex lang?
Oo nga eh.
Beauty shots yarn. Laban beauty shots.
Wow. Kili-kili shot.
Hindi na kailangan.
Oh my God. I see Georgie.
Kakalar ka. Charot.
Ah, sarap to.
Bakit? That's how you make it in real life. Oh, pak.
Oh!
Oh, pak. Laban na siya.
Grabe, in love with the ulam?
Baka kasi may ointment.
Sasagan pa rin, no?
Ointment ko yun. Kagaya.
Oh, ganda.
Wow.
Amo yun ang ano.
Yung wapot ka niya.
Sardinas.
Kinain mo. Oh!
Oh, pak. Laban Viola Pascual shot.
May thrilling ab shot. Kamay pala lalabasan na siya.
Oh.
Wow!
Oh.
Georgie.
Oh, ganda. Di ba ito yung favorite mo rin?
Yan, yan.
Ito ang buhay.
Yan.
Putak.
Ano dyan? Kumapit ng mga tao mo na. Ginagawa sa kanya dyan.
Tagal!
Oh, tagal.
Tagal naman ang labasan.
Oh, the foot
Oo
wraps
naman,
around.
kung siya nabasan, bakit ba?
The foot wraps around to the back leg. No?
Pinag-awisan ako. Gusto niya si...
Ups!
Aba, 20 minutes, sexy siya.
Nagina na tayo.
Oh!
Oh, ganda.
Wow!
Alexis Fowler.
Sino si Alexis Fowler? With my, brother's
In-law,
wife.
yeah. Siya yung nag-send ng reporter. Nasa reports.
Critics. I'm gonna send her a video of that.
Ito ba sa nangyari? Charing.
Wow, what an amazing episode.
Tinig ka sa ka.
At times.
Wala tayo basa.
I need tissue.
Ang haba pala ng sex scene ko.
Ang haba ng sex scene.
Ngayon ko na na-realize.
Papapigit na lang ako eh.
Pero dalawang beses kayo nag-sex eh. Yung blowjob tsaka itong last. Yung last na gumama. Pero mas maba episode 9. The longest sex scene. 9 minutes? 7? The longest. Yeah, lahat ng couple. Tapos naging orgy na siya. Parang feeling ko it will be the longest sex scene sa TV.
That's gonna be the finale.
What a way to finish.
And he will
Sabi nga ng friend ko, parang yung sex scene daw natin, sabi ni Ronald, itong episode 1. Tapos na nag-jackal yung nanonood, hindi pa tapos yung sex scene. Nilabas na siya.
Wait, sino yan? Sino yan?
Si Ronald.
Baka si Sir Ronald. At wait ha, ang daming sponsors.
Grabe yung tumulong sa
Grabe.
Oo,
Ang daming-
salamat sa sponsors
Ang
natin.
daming tumulong,
Without them.
naka-collaboration.
Grabe.
Yeah.
Grabe!
Wow. Ay, wala. 191st episode. Good job.
Sabi ni Mama, kapag nakita mo na daw yung taong mamahalin mo, hanggang sa dulo ng buhay mo, magbabago daw ang pag-ikot ng mundo mo. Mag-iiba ang bawat patak ng ulan. Magbabago ang tunog ng hangin. Magliliwanag ang buhay na matagal nang nabalot sa kadiliman. Pero, paano ba malalaman na yung taong mahal mo siya nang mamahalin mo hanggang sa dulo ng mundo?
Alam mo, gets ko kagad.
Ano na-gets mo?
Ikaw.
Ako?
Ikaw. Kaya kainampunin rin at kahit anak ka lang ng caretaker niya. Dahil malungkot siya.
Noong una, gusto lamang kitang bantayan just to make sure na maging okay ka. Tapos naging magkakilala tayo. Naging magkaibigan tayo. Tapos nagmahalan na tayo.
Loneliness is the closest thing we living shall ever come to death. And I prayed for it. I want you to know that. I prayed to love you. I prayed I would change. Now, I just pray you're in the arms of someone whose prayer came true.
Hindi naman daw talaga patas ang mundo. Pero pagdating daw sa pag-ibig, nagiging patas ang lahat. Pwedeng magmahalan ng dalawang taong parehong sinaktan ng nakaraan.
So ano tayo, Ben? Ginamit mo lang ako? Ha? Naging kayo ni George tapos kayo mo nasasabihin sa akin, Light of the World, ha?
Pwedeng maging buo ang isang taong niyurak ng kamunduhan. Mahal kita. Pwedeng magtagpo ang mahirap at mayaman sa panahon ng kalungkutan.
I imagine this. Holding your face. Looking at you. And then, the meteor hits.
Pwedeng maghilom ang mga kaluluwang winasak ng karanasan.
It's the end of the world. Tapos pipiliin mo pa bang nasa liyap ka? Right here with me.
Hindi ako sigurado kung tama si Mama.
Listen to me! George, please! Wala namang perfecto, di ba, anak mo? Walang perfecto, anak. Kahit wasak na wasak ka na. At dito si Mama. Si Sam nandito, anak. Mahal kita, anak. Mahal na mahal. Kahit ano ka pa. Parang awa mo na, please, anak. Please.
Tanging alam ko lang ngayon, inatagpuan ko na ang taong para sa akin. Ang taong mamahalin ko hanggang kamatayan. Sam, mahal kita. Mahal na mahal na mahal na mahal. Utangin ng asteroid yun.
Welcome back to Bliss After Dark and Love at the End of the World Specials, Episode 1. And grabe, I can't contain my happiness. I'm just over the moon.
Ako din.
Grabe.
Grabe talaga. Grabe talaga. Direk, how did you feel now that our series finally premiered today on Gaga Ulala? What's been playing in your head at this very moment?
Actually, I can't even I can't really express this with words. I'm just so happy. I mean, finally all the hard work, yung hirap natin as a team, tapos lumabas na, just 30 minutes ago lumabas na yung episode 1 and grabe, I cannot contain it. I'm just like the happiest filmmaker in the world right now.
And to our viewers, this is a passion project from Direk, and
Yes.
Pretty much about your life.
Exactly.
Personally.
Yes.
I mean, disguised in different stories, but
Yeah.
this story really comes from the heart of the deck. That's why I can
Yeah.
feel the emotion right now in
I
this
know.
moment. Okay, so we saw it for the first episode, and grabe, my heart is pounding so fast. It was amazing, way more than I expected. So Thursdays, please welcome our guests. Yes, we have some wonderful guests with us here today. New breed of talented young stars. Who are they?
Grabe yung new breed of talented young actors, young filmmakers. Of course, my good friend, the multimedia star. The multimedia star. DJ Mendoza.
Wow!
How are you, Mitch?
I'm okay. I'm so excited to be here. Hello.
Ayan. And syempre, one of our co-executive producers of the Friends Anti Pictures, and napanood nyo na siya sa episode 1.
Yes.
One of the lead stars
And
of Love
magaling
at the
talaga
End.
siya, I must say.
Na artista, si Rex Lantano. Syempre, of course, our third guest, you may know him as Asistio in the BL series Win Jaime's Heart. But for 2022, now he's back. He's the version 2.0 you guys deserve. Everyone deserves.
Version 2.0.
He is now John Asistio. Hi, John!
Guys, thanks for joining us here tonight. Before we get into the questions, what was your feeling when you watched episode 1?
Ako, natakot kasi grabe yung mga ginawa ko dun. So, natuwa naman kasi ang ganda nung pinanasan.
Ikaw, Vij?
I think it's very brave, no? The series is so, I would say, provocative.
Yes.
But in a way na parang, nung ginawa niya siya, it's for a lack of a better word, hindi siya bastusin. Like, I'm not saying na parang yung mga ibang series is mas malaswag. But this one is like, for example, yung treatment nung love scene. Yung ilaw niya, it's like, parang neon.
Yeah.
Tapos, yung scoring, everything, ano siya eh, parang classy. You know, like, hindi siya,
Tama.
what's another word for hindi siya mamurahin eh? Kung gamitin yung cheap eh.
Yeah. Well, in a way, it looks expensive.
It looks expensive.
Yeah,
exactly.
And it is expensive.
Our
Our lighting that VJ mentioned is bisexual lighting
lighting.
to our viewers.
Yeah.
That's blue and purple.
Purple, blue, this may reddish, but it's
Okay.
basically parang me and our DOP si Gab, it's bisexual lighting. We actually discussed it.
Tsaka gusto ko din like the parallels nung flashbacks nila. I think it was so smart na parang gumaganon yung camera nung characters nila. And sobrang na-enjoy ko yun kasi I think it's elevating the boys love genre to a new level na parang meron pa pala siyang pwede pa pala ma-elevate yung genre.
Mhm.
Kasi nga like, I think in the Philippines, kasi syempre it's always a limited budget. So parang it's showing the world na yung boys love pala is, it can level up.
Oh, thank you
nakakatuwa.
for
Wow,
that.
we are leveling up. This is something people have never seen. before.
Exactly.
John, anong feeling mo?
Nung napanood ko yung episode 1,
Yeah.
actually, tumitingin na agad ako sa mga character eh. Talagang nadala talaga ako. Ang ganda ng storytelling, ang magagaling yung mga artista, and excited na ako for episode 2.
Diba? Well, actually, dahil excited ka for episode 2, and our word for tonight, for this episode, is thirst. So, since you answered Nico's question, so I want to ask you, what is your definition of amazing sex? Since Nika said love of the
Jumping
world
right
is
into the
about
truth.
love, about
Yes.
pain,
I
loss,
love it.
romance, sex. So let's
Walang icebreaker question eh.
let's go directly to sex. Guys, we're all adults.
Napainom
Ako,
kami
ano,
nila.
Alex?
Yeah, what is your definition of amazing sex?
Definition ko ng amazing
Yes.
sex is for the one you love.
Yeah.
Kasi di ba masarap siya pag sa mahal mo talaga?
Okay, so masarap siya sa mahal mo. Hindi ba siya masarap pag hindi mo mahal?
Masarap din naman. Masarap din naman. Pero mas masarap pag sa mahal mo.
Okay, so pag hindi mo mahal, masarap din.
Masarap
Mas
din.
masarap lang kapag mahal
Mahal
mo.
mo. Yun.
Which is
Okay.
true.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a very good point. VJ, I have a question for you. Do you agree that being socially active equates to being sexually active? What's your take on that?
When you say socially active, ito yung mga nasa dating apps.
Yes.
Parang ganun.
Bumble,
Softmed
Tinder.
also.
So
You're everywhere.
Like yung mga sliding.
Yung mga sliding DMs.
Yes, okay. I don't think so. Parang I don't think na when you're like socially active, doesn't mean that ang hanap mo lagi is sex. I'm not saying there's
Yeah.
anything wrong
Yeah.
with it, di ba? Wala namang masama eh, if it's consensual and it's safe. Pero people can find like friendships
Yeah.
Oo nga.
and like even just siguro like yung love na hindi kailangan ng but yun, so I don't
Yeah.
think na
Yeah.
I think tama ka because you can be
Na-
extroverted, but you don't have to be a pokpok.
Yeah.
Tsaka parang,
Pa?
meron
Okay.
kasi like meron na siyang connotation na parang yung mga nagde-dating app ang hanap lang yan is
Sex.
sex. So
Yeah.
parang yung iba tuloy nahihiya na umami na nasa Tinder ako, nasa Bumble ako. Pero it doesn't
Okay, wait. Can I just ask? Because I'm not on any dating app.
Okay.
Okay, so dahil sinasabi mo, nahihiya yung mga tao dahil iniisip mo kapag sa dating app ka, it's all about sex. So now my question, is it not all about sex? When you go on a dating app? I mean, no puns. No puns here.
Interesting. I think people.
I just need, please educate me.
well, marami akong friends talaga na gusto lang talaga nila makahanap ng serious relationship na hindi muna sex. Pero meron din naman ako na talagang nag-hunt. Nag-hunt talaga sila.
I mean, can our viewers find VJ Mendoza?
Siyempre hindi.
Ayan na.
Siyempre baw.
Wow.
Wala. Saka,
Baka ibang pangalan.
Wow!
wala.
Wait. Okay. So, wala na dating app. Okay, so dahil tinanong natin si VJ, Nico, are you on, I know you're not on any dating app. Have you been?
That day,
Did you ever try on any?
I did try before. Actually, when new ako sa Pinas, I did try it the first year. I was trying Tinder, Bumble.
So did you find love or did you found sex?
I found neither. Actually,
Let's say hi to the elephant in the room.
hello. Wholesome ako.
Okay, wait. So, kasi parang before I have a question with Direk, but I just wanna say this. Kasi the one, I'm not saying it's like a huge problem, but one problem in our country, because we're a conservative,
Yes.
traditional Catholic, religious.
Yeah.
So we always, when we talk about sex, we always find it taboo.
Tama.
Parang, di ba, parang pag may nag-uusap tayo about sex, pa-feeling ng mga tao, ang dudumi natin.
Tama. Bastos.
But sex is a necessity. It's an essential
It's a
part of our
life.
lives.
You're right.
So I want to cheers to.
Cheers to that.
Because sex is not taboo.
Cheers to.
Cheers
to
may
sex.
Yeah, cheers to sex.
Cheers to.
Cheers to sex.
Cheers to Canton.
Mabiblip naman daw yun. So, going back, parang kinakabahan si Rex. So, may question with Rex. Sa napanood natin sa episode 1, sabi mo, this is like your bravest, your craziest, your most outrageous role ever for now. So sa napanood ng mga tao sa ginawa mo sa episode 1, ang tanong ko sa'yo, what's your most memorable experiment or adventure?
Sa sex.
Sa
Yeah,
sex.
sa sex.
Sa taas ng bundok.
Sa taas ng bundok? Habang nagtitaping to.
Habang tumakas.
Habang sumasabog yung bulkan. Charot.
Habang
So yun,
nagtitaping to.
Hindi, joke lang.
Inaasan ko lang.
Sino kasi maano agad?
Sino yung partner?
Wala.
Sino?
Sarili.
Sarili siya.
Ay, sandali. Pahingi nga po ng dito, pulutan. Charot.
Okay. That's a good answer. I'm gonna flip the switch.
Yeah.
On the opposite side, that was the most amazing, most embarrassing sexual moment sa buhay mo.
Tingin ko wala eh. Kasi pagdating sa sex, magaling ako dyan.
Ayan na.
Wow.
Expert ako dyan.
Okay. So yung lahat ng socials, lahat ng email, house number, at saka cellphone number lalabas sa screen ni John Asistio. Kasi magaling daw siya. Alam niyo na kung saan siya pupuntahan at tatawagan. Nakakaloka. Okay, so Vidge, kasi syempre di ba parang with our industry and everything, I just wanna ask parang, how would you relate yung passion mo for acting? Because whatever you want to achieve in this business with sex. Kasi, di ba we were talking about, I was telling you, because we always go out. So I always we discuss VJ na parang it's how you sell a project or kahit saan, even if it's a product or a thing, but it's sex sells. Hindi naman perfect, benta ka lang mo kapag sex. When you say sex sells, you have to put libog, kailangan mo ng passion, kailangan may lande. At the end of the day, you close the project when there's passion, there's lande, there's libido. So I just wanna know parang isa dito sa industry natin, parang how do you relate or how do you yung sa mundo na yan with that boiling element of thirstiness? How do you do it as an actor?
Well, I think naman for any actor, di ba, like, it's always about passion. And to have sex is, you have to have passion to do it. Hindi naman pwedeng good sex doesn't come from sex without like passion or libido or like, di ba, like yung basta mo lang. Yeah, so siguro I try to like every time I accept a project, pinapakita ko talaga sa kanila na parang this is what I wanna do and I wanna be good at it.
Yeah.
Yun, so pinapakita ko talaga na may element of like there's something na I'm able to do na hindi nagagawa ng iba. Doon ko siguro pinapakita yung passion ko para like umangat ako.
Yeah. That's very good.
Yeah. I think that's a very accurate answer. Related to passion for acting, I want to ask Rex, how far would you go for your dreams, especially in this business of show business? What are your non-negotiables?
Siguro if direction ni Shandii, give me direction.
Oo.
Go. Ano kailangan sa'yo?
Wow.
From level 0, napunta ko sa level 10. Ang bilis, in like 5 seconds.
Kaya dapat yan?
Ganun ba yun?
Oo.
Okay, so gusto ko yung question mo. Now I wanna ask you, Nico. Dito sa at this stage of your career, where you're right now, do you still have frustrations? I mean, I know of course my frustrations about the business, about the industry, but yeah, how do you handle it? Tsaka, I wanna know, parang just let the audience know, like, how do you handle it when you feel frustrated?
I think every actor feels frustrated in this business. It's impossible talaga. It's a journey of ups and downs, no? I mean, there's so many times when I wanted to quit kasi wala akong projects. It seemed like everybody was saying no. I always say it's 1,000 no's to every yes as an actor. Pero it's like DJ was saying, it's your passion for acting. That's what gets you through those tough times. And I think that's what got me through those times when I thought like people just didn't really want me or hindi ako magaling, umarte. I just remembered I love acting, and that got me through it. And I think that's how I handled the frustrations sa industry.
Paki-translate daw in Tagalog.
May subtitles na ba?
Chance, I just want to ask, diba, like, every time you hit a milestone, pag may na-achieve kang milestone sa career mo, you always want to get to the next step.
Yeah.
So it's always a constant battle of like, ano yung level up ko nito? So there's a tendency talaga na frustrate ka. Even if you're doing well, you always want to challenge yourself na ano pa kaya kong gawin na better. So you just keep climbing to the top. Parang, so constant siya na parang there's no, parang di mo maiiwasan na ma-frustrate.
Yeah. That's yeah. Actually, tama. That's a really good way how to put it. Yung my question. That's nice. Yeah, tama siya actually.
Rex, now let's get back to episode 1. You played the character of Sam.
Yes.
Diba? I want to ask, and I think our viewers are very interested, anong challenges mo preparing for the character of Sam? And when you were shooting it, may frustration ka or was it tuloy-tuloy, smooth?
Goal ko sana bago i-shoot is maging ganda yung katawan, pero sarap kumain.
Oo, actually, yun yung frustration niya talaga pala.
Talaga?
Yeah.
Oo, kasi naman yung sex
he
scenes.
he did everything, but
Wala, hindi kaya.
Okay yan.
Okay naman.
maganda naman katawan. Pero sabihin niya, siguro gusto niyang i-achieve yung mga katawan na
Yung mga ganito, mga ganyan.
Malay mo naman sa next project, ma-achieve mo na.
Oo nga.
So yun.
Ako pa rin.
Sa season 2.
So yun lang, the physicality, the physical
Yeah.
side of it. Pero the acting side and the preparation.
Sa acting, medyo
Okay.
nahirapan ako ng ang saya-saya kasi sa set. Tapos biglang breakdown pala agad na hindi ko alam. Parang wala. From saya to parang nahirapan.
Breakdown, yung mga shifting.
Yeah.
Medyo nagtagal. Buti nga hindi sila nag-aalam.
Well, I think you performed it. I think our viewers thought you
I think they will love him.
Oh.
His performance.
They do love
Thank you.
Yeah, was true. Yeah. So I want to ask VJ, Rex, and then John. Because we were talking about my series about the end of the world, and it tackles about sex a lot also, and we're all
Yes.
adults. I want to ask the three of you, how thirsty are you right this very moment in terms of sex?
This moment.
Yeah, I mean, at this point of your life, how thirsty are you sexually?
Or you libo ka?
Or you're just on the limbo, or you're just you're playing around, or
If
whatever.
this is Nico, here.
Ikaw yung batayan ng kalibutan.
Pinaka.
Oy! Mayos ka.
Hulsong nga siya.
Wholesome. I think with the ongoing pandemic, di ba?
Yeah.
Parang nag-shift yung priorities ko. It's not really, I'm not super like thirsty, I guess. Kasi parang yung mga, ang dami mong like, parang adulting is getting in the way.
Sumasakit
Alam mo
ang
yun?
Sumasakit yung mga tubo.
Ibang stresses.
Kaya naka-Prada na lang siya.
Thank you, Shandii Bacolod, for my
Blur that out, please.
No, but yun nga, parang if this was pre-pandemic siguro, syempre you're young, di ba? Gusto mo enjoy yung buhay mo.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with it, di ba? Bago ka mag-asawa. Pero ngayon mas more of like, gusto mong bumawi from, especially sa industry,
Yeah.
di ba? Sa entertainment industry. So ngayon parang mas focus ko yung parang like trying to recover from the pandemic. Yun, so
Correct.
hindi super thirsty.
Hindi ka super thirsty.
Okay.
Correct. How thirsty are you right now?
Parang opposite ni Vidge.
Super thirsty.
Mas na thirsty na.
Thirsty ka sa...
Too big!
Si Rex kasi thirsty siya sa maraming bagay. For projects, for business, marami siyang gusto mangyari. And for relationship, charot.
Oo.
Yeah. Alam mo yan. Alam mo.
Single ka na ba, Rex?
Ha?
Single ka?
Oo.
Yeah.
Thirsty ka.
Parang galit siya. Sabi oo.
Are you looking for somebody? Are you...
Oo.
Galit pa rin.
Okay.
Actually, so very thirsty siya, single, looking for somebody. Si John is also thirsty and single.
Talaga?
But
Okay.
yeah, what are you thirsty for 2022? What can we look forward sa'yo in terms of John Asistio?
Actually, kakasign ko lang ng panibagong BL series.
Okay.
Sa
Okay.
2022. Ang title niya is Papa, What is Love?
Oh, what is
So,
love? So our viewers
Signed
can...
and due.
And actually, he's the lead role.
Yes.
Opposite, of course. He's
So Rex
and
will be starring in
yeah,
another BL
Rex
series.
is back in another BL.
I'm sure
so
our
from
viewers
Daddy's,
are
tama ba Daddy's
super
Love?
excited.
Yeah,
Daddy's Love at the end of the world, tas Papa, What is Love? For my love.
So if you guys love
Sorry,
Rex
for my love.
in episode 1, you can see
It
him
comes
again
in
sa
threes.
ibang BL series.
Correct.
Wow, okay.
Bongga.
And directed by you.
Yes.
Wow.
Napakagaling.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
Shans, since we're talking about
Yeah.
mga boys love the series. I just wanna ask, syempre si Nico, si Rex, and ikaw, like, yung mga part ng Love at the End of the World. Kasi parang napansin ko, I was so impressed with the series, but I noticed na, parang it's an ode to loneliness.
Yeah.
Tama ba?
Yes.
Parang it's an ode to sadness. So, para sa mga viewers and sa mga, like, those that are watching, especially during this time na we're in a recession, sa pandemic, maraming, it's not the best of times, bakit kailangan manood ng tao ng isang series that exploits loneliness and depression? So,
that's a very good question.
Wow, thank you for that. To be honest, with you guys know I call it my ode to loneliness. It's my homage to sadness,
You've always
pain.
said that.
But the problem with our society is that it's weird if we talk about sadness. Nasanay na lang, because mga Pilipino
Parang
kasi they're
weakness
very
yan.
resilient.
Parang
Tama.
weakness
Di
yan.
ba? Na parang madapa ka, gusto mo umiyak, huwag ka umiyak, kaya mo yan.
Yeah.
Pag malungkot ako, inom mo lang yan, kain mo
Tama,
lang yan,
tama,
mawala
tama.
yung lungkot mo. We always avoid that topic. But loneliness, sadness, it's part of being a human, di
You're
ba? So,
Mental health.
when you told me na parang why in terms of pandemic and this kind of depression, bakit kailangan natin panoorin Love at the End of the World? Because I have always said this to my good friends, my friends, na when you feel pain, you allow yourself to feel pain. You read a very painful, sad book and you cry over it.
Feel it.
You watch all the sad movies and cry over it. You feel pain, you embrace it, but don't celebrate it.
Yeah.
When you celebrate pain, galit, nasaktan ka, umiiyak ka, depressed ka, hiniwalayan ka ng jowa mo, you celebrate it, pupunta ka sa bar, magwawala ka, iinom ka, pag uwi mo na nakawang ka ng pera, napaaway ka pa, nakulong ka pa, na-entrap ka pa, pagbalik mo sa bahay, you don't become a better person, you become a lesser. A lesser person of who you are from yesterday. Kasi you celebrated pain.
Yeah.
You did not allow yourself to embrace, you have to feel it. You have to embrace it. It's like pag namatayan ka, you allow yourself to grieve. That's pain. So, sa akin, one of the reasons why you need to watch Love at the End of the World, because we need to talk about pain.
Yes.
We need to talk about loneliness. And this is my ode. My loneliness might be my story to tell.
Yeah.
But like love, loneliness is a universal feeling.
Yeah.
We all feel it. We all embrace it, and we all cry over it, and we grieve on it, and we overcome it also.
Yeah.
So that's Love at the End of the World.
And I think to add to that, I mean, we call it Love at the End of the World. We could call it Love at the Pandemic.
Yes.
It's very relatable.
Yeah,
Because
exactly.
I think a lot of people during that pandemic
feels like
what
it's
was
the end of the world.
Exactly. What became the biggest priority for people during the pandemic? It was family. It was love.
Exactly.
It was spending time with friends. So we started prioritizing those things more. And I think when people watch this series, we really realize that the most powerful force in the world is love.
I agree.
Amen.
So parang I think,
Cheers.
amen to that.
Amen to that.
Cheers! Bottoms up! Alam mo,
Kasi na.
Shans, this is really what I love the most kapag when we're having these conversations. Kasi, like, matagal na kami friends si Shans. And I just wanna add, meron ako natutunan sa'yo that I've carried with me through the years. Lagi niya sinasabi na, kapag when you have a problem, the first step to solving a problem is to accept that there is a problem. So kung nasasaktan ka,
accept mo na nasasaktan ka.
Denying it will not solve it. Kailangan tanggapin mo muna. So I think it
And you end up going around, partying around, messing your friend's life kasi you don't accept you have a problem, you deny it. Lagi mo sinasabi, masaya ka pero problemado ka. But once you sit down and you accept that there is a problem, then the solution comes out. Here are the solutions. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Saka meron lang ako i-add, di ba sabi nga, it's okay not to be okay.
Tama.
So, kailangan mo lahat maranasan yung pain, lahat. After nun, move on ka. Tapos, harapin mo ulit yung susunod na araw.
Yeah. Tapos pag naranasan mo na ba lahat ng pain at naka-move on ka na, magsusuot ka na rin ba na bukas yung dibdib?
Oo naman.
Okay. Kasi, yun ang pinaka-important.
I love that we're having this conversation.
I know, I love it! I love this episode!
We're bringing awareness to mental health, and I think that was one of your goals when making this series. So we're talking about it already, and I'm sure a lot of our viewers are already talking about it as well. Now, guys, I just want to say maraming salamat for joining me and Shandii here tonight.
Tapos na?
Yes.
I know, ang bilis, no? Ang bilis.
Nabitin.
It was wonderful having here on our first episode of Bliss After Dark.
Yes.
Thank you for sharing your time with us. And we want to give you guys the opportunity to promote your social medias, any upcoming shows, events. We'll start with VJ.
Thank you so much guys for having me here on Bliss After Dark. Kailan ba ito, I just want to invite you on December 25, this coming Christmas Day po, magkita-kita po tayo sa Pasko. Big night, starring Christian Bables, Aura Briguela, yours truly, Ricky Davao, Eugene Domingo, directed by June Robles Lana. Official entry to the 2021 Metro Manila Film Festival. Sana po bumalik po tayo sa mga sinihan. And this January 2022, Mano po Legacy, starring Barbie Forteza, David Licauco, Marisa Laksa, and yan, abangan niyo po ako dyan bilang si Kerwin sa GMA7 po yan, prime time. Maraming salamat. Thank you guys, and follow me on my social media.
Anong IG mo?
VJ Mendoza and TikTok VJ Mendoza. Thank you so much, maraming salamat.
Go Red.
Hey guys, inimbitahan ko kayong patuloy pa rin na manood ng Love at the End of the World every Thursday po sa Gaga Ulala, 12 midnight.
Yes.
Yun. Tapos, syempre, mag-subscribe na kayo sa aking YouTube channel dahil doon ipapalabas yung aming BL series.
Abangin nyo guys.
Yan.
Bagong BL series.
February 14.
February 14. Valentine's Day next year. Yeah.
Perfect time.
Siyempre guys, iniimbitahan ko po kayo na abangan ang Papa What is Love. So, lalabas yung trailer natin sa
January 1.
January 1.
Like kung December 31 na ngayon. So, December 30 na ngayon. So, 2 days na lang.
Okay.
2 days na lang,
So,
guys.
2 days na lang, guys. So, syempre, follow nyo rin yung social media accounts ko na IG at Asistio and TikTok.
Yung TikTok niya i-follow niyo.
Para makita ng...
Gabi. Ayan. Nako, thank you guys. Thank you so much, VJ, Rex and John. Gabi. Yes, of course, salamat sa mga nanood ng aming pilot episode, Love at the End of the World, only on Gaga Ulala. And we promise you that it will be coming out in more platforms as we move forward.
Yes,
actually, join us again next week. Another all-out episode of Bliss After Dark, Love at the End of the World special.
That's right, for episode 2, January 6th. I guess that'll be January 7th, midnight. So, yeah.
January 6th. Yeah.
January 6th.
Midnight of Thursday. It's a January 6th.
Guys, abangin nyo, an episode is releasing every Thursday, like Shandii said. Marami pang episodes, marami pang stories, marami pang sex scenes, marami pang crying scenes. Yes, and you guys can follow me on my personal social medias as well. Ako po si Nico on Instagram, Facebook, Nico Locco, TikTok, ako po si Nico for more chismis on Twitter, ako po si Locco. Yun lang. Maraming salamat, guys.
And of course, Bliss After Dark is every Thursday sa Boulder Channel Boulder Channel, Bliss Mag TV, Temper and Center Pictures Facebook and YouTube channel. Thank you guys, and of course, let's have one last cheers. Good night, Blissful.
Good night. Thank you.
Good night.
Thank you, Direk.
Alright, cheers.
Cheers, guys.
Thank you, Direk.
Busin mo yan.
Sabi ni Mama, kapag nakita mo na daw yung taong mamahalin mo hanggang sa dulo ng buhay mo, magbabago daw ang pag-ikot ng mundo mo. Mag-iiba ang bawat patak ng ulan. Magbabago ang tunog ng hangin. Magliliwanag ang buhay na matagal nang nabalot sa kadiliman. Pero, paano ba malalaman na yung taong mahal mo siya nang mamahalin mo hanggang sa dulo ng mundo?
Alam mo, gets ko kagad.
Ano na-gets mo?
Ikaw.
Ako?
Ikaw. Kaya kainan po ni Renner kahit anak ka lang ng caretaker niya. Dahil malungkot siya.
Noong una, gusto lamang kitang bantayan just to make sure na maging okay ka. Tapos naging magkakilala tayo. Naging magkaibigan tayo. Tapos nagmahalan na tayo.
Loneliness is the closest thing we living shall ever come to death. And I prayed for it. I want you to know that. I prayed to love you. I prayed I would change. Now, I just pray you're in the arms of someone whose prayer came true.
Hindi naman daw talaga patas ang mundo. Pero pagdating daw sa pag-ibig, nagiging patas ang lahat. Pwedeng magmahalan ng dalawang taong parehong sinaktan ng nakaraan.
So ano tayo, Ben? Ginamit mo lang ako? Ha? Naging kayo ni George tapos kayo mo na sasabihin sa akin dahil line of the world na?
Pwedeng maging buo ang isang taong niyurak ng kamunduhan.
Mahal kita.
Pwedeng magtagpo ang mahirap at mayaman sa panahon ng kalungkutan.
I imagine this. Holding your face. Looking at you. And then, the meteor hits.
Pwedeng maghilom ang mga kaluluwang winasak ng karanasan.
It's the end of the world. Tapos pipiliin mo pa bang nasa liyap ka? Right here with me.
Hindi ako sigurado kung tama si Mama.
Listen to me! George, please! Wala namang perfecto, di ba, anak ko? Walang perfecto, anak, kahit wasak ka na. At dito si Mama. Si Sam nandito, anak. Mahal ka. Mahal kita, anak. Mahal na mahal. Kahit ano ka pa. Parang awa mo na, please, anak. Please.
Tanging alam ko lang ngayon, inatagpuan ko na ang taong para sa akin. Ang taong mamahalin ko hanggang kamatayan. Sam, mahal kita. Mahal na mahal na mahal na mahal. Utangin ng asteroid yun.